黑龙牛爸爸，很幼稚。
我哋而家出發去安山嘅冰雪皇宮啦！
Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love.
The cold, they're both so intense.
你就嚟坐住我個滑雪橇上雪山，係咪覺得好興奮呢？有。
表情坐好，將手、手臂同埋腳保持喺滑雪橇。我覺得下雪照真係好骨啊！你笑我啦！我哋 It's a song on my chart 上面嗰度 It goes like this. Repeat and na 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 hey ya na. That was great, but I don't think Elsa heard. ，Will you help us? Yes, perfect. So which one shall we call? Everyone will summon fire. Make this movement with us. Also like this, just like that. Anna, everyone, I'll send you. The bridge between Arendelle and the Enchanted Forest will be strong forever. You're a wonderful sister and a great queen. Well, Layla.
Hong Kong Observatory. Due to the inclement weather, all outdoor attractions will be closed.
Just like Elsa, just like Elsa. Do you like riding on boats too? Well, that was fun. You got me on your
One here, behind your head.
放吧。
最后的时候再来，下面要放。妈妈照个相，看好不好看？
我哋一齊嚟拍手啊 ！Put your hands together, come on！
For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities that
對上邊個？
喂，新認識嘅好朋友，你知
Walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar instead, and I'll brush it, brush it, brush it, brush my hair. Stuck in the same place I've always been. I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. The sky.
咪走咯，朋友仔！
So Poway, you're born announcing any ammunition in your camp.
And it's not my style. It's almost there. I'm almost there. Deeper, find out who you are. You got me nothing but yourself. Find out what you need.
好快就翻到你嘅世界㗎啦！翻到嚟啦！啊！
Let it go, let it go, and I'll rise like the great cloud dawn. Oh, never bothered me anyway.
Happily ever after.
to sing the George
At last, the rain went away, and everyone gathered together to say,
再多20座士达大楼，也能提供充足的能源。这只是一个开始。大家能否想象一个不再依靠煤炭、石油或者核能供电的城市
Way to go. But if we shrunk her into the naked, they could blast the bots from the inside.
Well, there's a chance it could impact their brain chemistry.
Zola's bots are intensifying their attack. The volunteers are going to help us.
面狀很好，手 cash。箭將手臂同埋腳收埋喺戰車裏面，同埋看管好。大家聽唔聽到 ？Ant-Man、Wasp 需要大家幫手，拎起脈衝槍，準備投入戰。你哋就可以繼續前進。Hang tight, everyone. Zola has deactivated your dagger vehicles. Stay seated. 對付森林嗰啲機械蟲表現好出色。
Yes! The guys are like, pew, 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 pew. Zola's all like, yeah, so unstoppable.
好出色。
Yes! The guys are like, pew, 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 pew. Zola's all like, yeah, so unstoppable.
光是那边。
input. Oh, there's the music box I told you about.
梗係唔係夏天啦？你要即刻翻返日本書度啊！好啊！但又温暖，暖到我啲腳趾都彈彈下。我冇腳趾㗎噃。
Bother me anyway. Happily ever after.
try, you wanna kiss the girl.
เขาตรงไหนอ่ะ